Oh, hey. Goodbye, Tayo. Traveling to the realm beyond Earth and heaven means you'll no longer return to the world you once knew. See it only when you're absolutely ready, when you're ready. Is there a ley line here? Hope so. Oh, there is? Love it. Alright, good. I'm glad the game... Again, that fight wasn't hard, but bosses in this game do have a lot of HP. Imagine having to sit through that fight again if you lost to the final boss, so... I think any instance where they make you fight back-to-back fights is really bad. Look straight at Mega Man 0, because Mega Man 0 1 to 3, I don't remember if 4 does it. Mega Man 0 1 to 3, but I know Mega Man games in general. Mega Man games in general, I should just say, do that, and I hate it. Despite them being platformers that are meant to be difficult, I still dislike it. I think we're ready. Let's just do it. Hey, Lucifer. How's it going? It's been a minute. Except not really, we just talked.
To possess such incredible power, no doubt means you are able to see my true form. Look upon me.
Oh, hey, new form? Okay, this is cool. I'm here for it.
Shall we begin?
Okay, this form is cool. Both Lucifer designs are great. Oh, this is the final boss. I'm assuming.
As the Lord of Chaos, I defeated the Creator, consumed his knowledge, and became more than he could possibly imagine. It was then I came to understand this world. Following the world's recreation, a new dot will eventually appear. And soon after, the gods will rise up to claim the throne. At which time, the Naholbino of that world will destroy you. And the throne will once again receive a new ruler. This endless cycle is the result of a spatial governing phenomenon known as the Mandala system. Do you not wish to be free of such restrictions? Do you not wish to be free from Mandala's eternal machinations?
Can we just fight? Oh, thank you. that was quite a bit of dialogue. Anyway, here we are. I'm assuming this is the last fight. Is this really the music? We're not gonna get some sick beat? Yo, Robot Chicken Legs, I saw you just followed. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you enjoy this stream and any future ones you may come to. Thank you so much for the follow, my dude. Want to catch more content? There's a YouTube channel I have, which is linked in my Twitch page. Alright, Lucifer, let's do this. I have been waiting for this day. Very, very patiently. Along this, like, 70-hour journey. What are your resistances? I think I'm better off just using the spyglass out the gate. I'm not really in a guessing mood right now. Okay, you block everything. You resist physical. That means Wrath Tempest is out. Light is not going to work, so Lakshmi shouldn't be in the fight. So dark is the only thing that affects you. I do have Health Thrust and Gugnir, though, so we're going to be relying on those. Too bad you don't have anything that, That's unfortunate. Thank you. Thanks for doing the YouTube command, Raptor.
Long have I searched for a way to truly be free. At last, I have found but one possibility.
I always forget that the commands are an option. I set them up for a reason. You know what I really have to do, speaking of Nightbot commands? I really have to set up a death counter. I wanted to do a death counter. Hopefully before the next SMT game, which is probably going to be 4.
End me. Consume my knowledge. And with it, wrest this world from the Mandala's endless eons.
Maybe even overclocked before 4, because I'm hearing my chat talk about overclocked a lot, and I actually want to play that first. I don't know. I'll worry about it later.
This is the reason for my transcendence.
Alright, cool. What are you going to do? Zombarian? Okay. I just want to get a feel for your move kit right now. Man, you hit hard, Lucifer. I can't believe this is the music. Did they not have put any, like, sick final boss track?
This'll do.
I don't remember Nocturne's final boss track very well, but I think it was better than this. Alright, you're gonna be relying on, like, Gugnir every single turn. And Frey Kugel also works. Yo, crit. Nice. Oh, this is gonna be a long fight. I feel like we're gonna have to take Fion out because he can't really do much here. Yeah, who do I put in though? Never mind, there's not really anyone else to put. I'm better off keeping you in. I did get the links, Raptor. I haven't set it up yet because I just didn't have the time. I do have the links, but if you want to send them again, I'll make sure to do it tonight or this week. So you could send them again regardless. SMT is a bit of the same mechanics-wise with SMT5, so overclock will be very refreshing for you. Well, yeah, that's one way to put it. I've heard overclocked is a little different. I am going to do both eventually. It's just which one I do first, which... to be honest with you, SMT is probably not going to be anytime soon. It's not too far off in the future, though. I'll do another SMT game before long. It won't be super far in the future, but it's definitely not going to be in, like, the next 2 months. Maybe the next, like, 4 to 6 months. Definitely within a year, though. I'll just have to decide if I want SMT4 or Overclock to be first. Okay, we're gonna, like, have to Hell Thrust here. Or you could Mudobarian. How does that do? Compared to, the other thing. Man, it sucks that Fion literally can't do anything in this fight. Oh, Megadolon, of course you do. Of course you have Megadolon. Why wouldn't you have that? I think we get Fion out for a healer. Oh, what is this? He summoned the sun? I mean, not literally. It's like a volcanic rock. Oh, interesting. So your weakness changes based on what you have out. Okay. So everything's the same, except now you're weak to fire. That might actually be beneficial then. However, I don't want to know what happens if I keep this. I'm assuming this is weak to ice. I will sue Atlas if that's not weak to ice. Straight up. Actually, this kind of works. I can go with the Murakumo here. I'm going to have Fiona attack Lucifer just for damage. I'm gonna roll under the assumption that the sun is weak to ice. If it's not, I'll actually lose my mind. Overclock is strategy. Might be a good follow-up from an FE game or a lead up to it. Oh, it's strategy. Well, one thing's for certain. I'm playing Arc the Lad 2 first. Arc the Lad 2 is probably one of the next playthroughs I'm doing. I might even do it after Shadows of Valentia too. Yeah. I think that's my way of thinking. I wanted Arc the Lad 2 first, Shadows of Valentia, and then after Shadows of Valentia, I might give Overclocked a try, depending on when I do Shadows of Valentia, which will probably be sometime next year. Burn you, just to take advantage that you're weak to it. Then I'm going to use Tholastic Calamity. Try and kill the thing. Will that revert your weaknesses back? Oh, but you blocked that, so that's not going to work. Okay. In that case, I'll go with a nice gem. I have 8 of them for a reason. Alright, this is really interesting. I like this. Dude, I really wish they had a final boss theme for this. Like, this is such a disappointing OST for the final boss. It's literally nothing. Ambient music. That's it. Let's heal. Theon is fine because, you know, he has Enduring Soul. Oh, it reverts you. Okay, so whatever is out is what you're weak to. Okay, that's interesting. This is a really interesting fight. I'm here for it. Alright.
The time has come.
Oh no, Tenerifu. I hate Tenerifu. Zombarian? Oh, right, I'm weak to wind. Oh, makes sense. Hey. Let's do Revival Chant.
Your turn. Go.
Suddenly got scary. Yeah, I really want to play strategy RPGs for a while. I also do want to do Blue Lines for 3 Houses. That's like not as high up on my list, but I really want to do 3 Houses again. Blue Lions NG+, because I've never played Blue Lions before. Like, ever. I've done the Black Eagles route off screen. I've done that on my own time. I've done Black Eagles. I think I did the Edelgard route, and I've done Golden Deer twice. I've never done the Church route, but I know the Church route's really similar to Golden Deer, so I don't care too much. I've done the Edelgard route, the Crimson Flower, I think it's called. I've done 2 Golden Deer playthroughs, one streamed and one, like, my first playthrough. So I would really like to do Blue Lines for the channel at some point. That's definitely on my list. But at the same time, I want to get Arc the Lad 2, Shadows of Valentia, in this order probably. Overclocked and 3. Arc the Lad 3 done before that. Like, since 3 Houses is a replay, it's kind of further down my list. But then again, there aren't much strategy RPGs, you know. Could happen sooner than anticipated, you never know. I don't think it's been too long since I did the 3 Houses playthrough. When was that 3 Houses playthrough? Like a year? It's probably been a year at this point. I don't think it's been long enough since I played 3 Houses for me to like be like, yeah, I want to play this again. Oh, Shadows first, of course. This is like absolute. I'm gonna hit you guys with the next games that are happening. We finished SMT5. I'm going straight into Horizon Zero Dawn because I really have to beat Horizon Zero Dawn before the sequel comes out, and I only have like 2 months to do it. And the game isn't super long, so I could probably make that happen. So Horizon Zero Dawn is next. Arc the Lad 2 is probably gonna take Ys 9's place when I finish that game. And then once I finish, and I think Shadows of Valentia is probably next on the list whenever Horizon or Arc the Lad 2 is done. And yeah, that's how that works. So, really think... Let's get you in for healing. I really do think Shadows of Valentia is going to be not the third game like that's going to start. Excluding a Tales or Final Fantasy game, because the Tales and Final Fantasy games are obviously switching over each other. But outside of Tales and Final Fantasy slot, Shadows of Valentia is the third game I will start, probably. Most likely. I would say 90%. So either when I'm done with Horizon or Arc the Lad 2. Although if Horizon finishes when Forbidden West comes out, that's obviously taking the place of Zero Dawn. But, you know. I think I'm going to heal Dohalim. Only have one bead. Let's go with an Ambrosia. I can buy more of these. 3 Houses started on December 9th, 2020. Oh, so it's been a year at this point. Yeah, YouTube's accurate. I think, way back then, when I streamed something, I would upload it a day or two after. So that would mean I streamed it probably the 7th or the 8th. That's accurate. So yeah, it's been a year since I did 3 Houses. I would say at least it has to be 2 years. I wouldn't expect 3 Houses to be like maybe early 2023. I love that game, but I can't. I need to wait longer to play it. So I would say at least early 2023 to replay that game.
Observe the power of transcendence.
I mean, I don't really need a list right now. If you want, you can send me a list of RPGs, but like I have enough. Like I have after Arc the Lad 2, after Shadows of Valentia, I have Arc the Lad 2 in this order. Arc the Lad 2 and Valentia are really high on my list. I want to do those like as soon as possible. Overclock's a strategy game. There's Arc the Lad 3. There's also an Arc the Lad PS2 game that's on PS4. I want to play that one at some point, but obviously that won't be till after 3. So, I mean, if you want to send me more, that's fine. I'm down for it, but you know, I think I'm pretty set. I have other games too. I can't stick to only strategy. I've got tons of other stuff to play, so you know, I think I'm pretty booked on games. I'd rather keep my backlog only limited to stuff that's gonna be released. Alright, let's focus on the Lucifer fight though. I am going to... Oh, we have fire here, okay. Let's go with Murakumo here. I've been playing this fight on autopilot. Hasn't been anything serious though, it's been pretty chill for now. You're probably weak to fire if I'm to roll under that assumption correctly.
There's no escape.
Arc 3 is an action RPG? Really? Arc 3? Arc the Lad 3? You must be talking about a PS2 game. There are 2 PS2 games for Arc the Lad. There's PS1 games, there's Arc the Lad 1, 2, and 3, which are all bundled. They're all bundled in a PS1 game. They all come as a collection. But then there's 2 PS2 games. There's Arc Twilight of the Spirits and there's Arc End of Darkness. You must be talking about Twilight of the Spirits and End of Darkness. Unless Arc the Lad 3 really is action. I don't... That's kind of surprising. They would do that, but maybe you're right. Who knows? I feel like one of the PS2 games might be action. I wouldn't be against that way of thinking. Maybe Arc 3 is action. That's really weird, though. I mean, I'll do my research if I have to. Either way, Arc 2 is first, and Arc 2 is definitely strategy. Hey, Gugnird. No, you absorb light. Don't do that. It's bad. Guard. I'm gonna take advantage of this crit because I have the Magatsuhi turn. Yeah, we got Lucifer in the bag, by the way. Yeah, they might have changed the gameplay for like the 4th or 5th one. Again, I don't know. Arc 3 could be an action game. I didn't do enough research. All I know is that they're bundled together. Actually, what I do know, I don't know much about Arc 3 now that I think about it. I know more about Arc 2. I know Arc 2 is like a... Arc 1 and 2 were meant to be one game, so... Arc the Lad 1 and 2 were meant to be one game, so Arc 2 is like more of an extension of the first game. I don't really know much about 3 because I never really bothered to look it up. Because I haven't started 2 yet. So maybe Arc 3 is action. Either way, it's still on the list. I'll still play it. It being action... Oh dear. You're confused, of course. It being action doesn't change my opinion of it. I'll still play it. I mean, Tales of is action, so I'll still play it.
How's this?
Let me see here. No. Pass. Murakumo. You should be almost in the red.